are watching the Afterparty, your only source for behind-the-scenes details and tea for the brand new competition, Our New BFF, hosted by Veronica Pop and Miss Toto.
The gag is we're supposed to switch outfits.
But
she's obviously wearing my denim look. But I was going to wear one of her outfits, but her waist is like 2 inches smaller than mine. And it didn't fit, so I had to wear something a little bit more comfortable.
You look great.
Thank you.
And I'm not wearing nails because I forgot, so.
Get a manicure, it's fine.
Period.
All right, we're going to explain this more later, but let's just get right into it. Okay, so Vanity Unfair, it seems like maybe your good luck charm is having Claire gone.
No, I miss her. I miss her.
No, I love her so much. But congratulations, you finally got your win.
Thank you. Yeah. It feels, I was a little confused at first, but it feels great. It feels like the hard work is really paying off, and it just means I get to make it to the finale, so I'm really excited.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I always notice with like these RuPaul's Drag Race musical challenges is some people have, you know, maybe they have great words or whatever, but you can't understand what they're saying.
Okay.
And what I noticed with yours is like I heard every single word.
Thank you.
And like that was not the case with everyone.
Okay.
So I was like, I mean, maybe they had better words. I don't know, but I couldn't hear them.
Yeah.
So like for you, I was just like, that was the best to me. I was like, yes, living for it.
Yeah. I mean, I like make music. I have a couple albums, and I'm working on some right now. I mean, calm down. It's not like that serious, but I have like, I think the benefit is like when we all decided that we wanted to do an original song, I was like, okay, game time. Like this is what I do outside of drag anyway. I had all the equipment. My friends helped us like produce all of this song. Like shout out to John Bon and Cyberspaz. They really like cranked it out for us. But like recording songs, writing lyrics, I'm like really comfortable with. Like, and yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, everyone mentioned that you were a huge part of this, so
Thanks.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I was just really happy to see you like finally win.
Me too. I feel like oftentimes it's like really, I mean, obviously like being so close every single week is like really hard. It's hard on the psyche. And I feel like oftentimes I'm like discredited a lot. And I feel like in this competition, week after week, I've like proven myself. It isn't just because I like bring the most people. It's because I literally like work hard every week. I have a new concept. I have a new look. I look different every week. I really put like my all. And I would like to think that it's like paying off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
Because I feel like a lot of the times like people discredit me for my ideas for like a cheap, like, I don't know, dig. When really like I'm prettier than everybody and I have good ideas. So yeah.
Well, there you have it. Okay, no, but so tonight was fun because you had to like play someone else for your runway.
Yeah.
So you were Neutrogena.
Yeah. Our CTA queen.
Yeah.
So that's like what I wanted to portray, and I feel like when I was talking to a lot of the other queens in the scene, they were like, "Oh, Gina's like the CTA girl, like she did that really funny number." And so I wanted to reference that, and then I like customized it by, instead of it saying CTA, it said BFF.
Yeah, that was cute.
And then at the end of the runway, I had like all my friends get in, because that's like such like Gina's gig of like just having all of her friends in her numbers, which I love. So I was like, I want a photo with my besties too. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then what did you think of PB, right? Who did you?
Yeah.
And then the devil horn. Did you see that?
Yeah, I am notoriously the villain. Notoriously people hate me. And I will go on record to say that it is literally all jealousy. And they're jealous of me. And I will not like take anything other than that, you know?
Yeah.
So, but PB did an amazing job. And was just like so spot on. Like the look was spot on. The voiceover, like the end with just like being like, it was perfect. I loved it. Yeah,
it was really fun. It was just fun watching everyone be each other. And then the girl group, you guys just killed.
Thank you.
So yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah.
But I really do think that, not that my opinion matters, but I do think that you fully deserve this win.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's
and
very
I'm
sweet
happy
of you,
to see
Brian.
it. So
Thanks, me too. And then like the last challenge before the finale. So
yeah,
I feel appreciative and driven, ready to go.
Yeah, and I'm also most excited for your little moment to read everyone, because there's gonna be a little reading challenge.
Yeah, that is like a little nerve-wracking for me. I feel like, you know, like even PB like referenced like me being like, I don't know, bitchy, mean, and I hope it doesn't come down to that in the reunion. Like, I feel like some girls have like hurt feelings, and I will let them have those hurt feelings, but come for me and I will bite back. That's what I will say.
Okay, I mean, again, interjecting my own opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think that you ever come off mean. When you say things, it's just like you're just voicing your opinion. You're never trying to hurt anyone's feelings.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like,
It's
I enjoy that personally.
I mean, it's like a fine line though. Like, I get it. I mean, I can't like complain about people like commenting that I'm bitchy. I'm always like bitching, and you know, Vanity is like a bitch. She's a cunt. Like, sorry, I don't know if I can say that, but like she is the girl. So like the persona, like the name, everything like suits. So you know, it'll be an interesting reunion. It could go really well. It could not. But I know that I'm gonna look good, and I'll just sit there like this.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait for next week.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah. Thank you, Amber.
Yes.
Also,
we're unfair, and Claire.
Claire, where are you?
I'm right here.
Bye.
Okay, so Neutrogena and her mentor, Caramel DeVille. Yes, that's her. All right, Neutrogena, before we even get to the night, I just have to say, complete shock that you were in the bottom 2 tonight, but there is really no safe.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's a new voting system this week where one person gets voted to the top, the judges vote another person. So do you want to like talk any shit about the hosts for picking someone else?
Yeah, fuck Miss Toto and fuck Veronica Cobb. No, I'm just kidding. I went into this week knowing that it was going to be very tough competition. I won the last 2 weeks, if you haven't been keeping up, in a row. So I was coming up very high, and I thought, okay, well, if this week you're not in the top, you're in the bottom. That's how it goes. I hosted the recording party. Shout out to Vanity, because she really put this together, making the track and getting her friends on it. Shout out to Cyberspaz and Johnny for making the track. Y'all are amazing. And Logan for doing the cover art. And they came over, we were recording. Vanity comes in. This is my Vanity impression for those at home watching. This is my Vanity impression. She goes, okay, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I guess I'll record. V-A-N-I-T-A. I was like, you're a liar. So, fuck you, Vanity. And she cleared. And then Sativa recorded her verse, and I was like, fuck you, Sativa. Then PB came around again with something completely different. I was like, fuck you, PB. And I was like, this is tough competition, and I love it. So I knew it going in. This was going to be a crazy week. I wasn't saying I was expecting to be in the bottom, but I was saying I was prepared, and I'm glad I was prepared.
Yeah. Okay, so starting at the beginning of the night with the runways. So, first of all, what did you think about Vanity as you?
I think Vanity ate as Neutrogena. She did the CTA moment, which is classic OG Neutrogena. If the real besties out there remember 2019 Neutrogena, always in the CTA, always on the train taking photos.
Yes, I remember.
Fucking full of shit. Fuck Amber Valentine. No.
She explained it to me tonight, though, so I feel like I know.
And she called all of her friends up. She was like, all the besties come up. So I live for that. I always have all my friends in my performances and my numbers. That's the way I roll. And so I loved it. I think she did a great job.
Yes. Okay. And then, well, Caramel, did you have any influence this week, or like any ideas that you shared?
I would say influence, no, because the host told Neutrogena she depends on her team so much. So we really let her take the reins and work with the group that she had to work with, and not the team that she chose to help get her to where she has been. Props to Vanity. I find it suspicious. Yes, she had a lot to do with the track, and she won this week, but at the end of the day, she earned the votes. She earned the votes. Yeah. But no, neutral. We helped her as little as possible. She really took it upon herself to make sure she did as much as she could this week. And yes, where she did need help, she asked us, reached out. But for the most part, I would say this was 95% Neutrogena this week, like literally.
Oh, for the runway you were...
Sativa.
Oh, Sativa, that's
I
right.
did get Sativa as the runway, and that's my bestie, even though I said fuck you to her earlier. My favorite thing about Sativa is that she is a drag queen. And I love that. Sometimes I'm a little pedestrian. I'm a little Ross dressed for less. I'm a little girl next door. So it was very fun to live like my work bitch fantasy. I started outside smoking a bowl the way that the true Sativa would. It would be a blunt if it was true Sativa. But, smoke a little weed, show up a little bit late in a fun way. But she's still book her.
She was bothered by that.
Yeah.
She said she's never late.
She's never been, let the record show, Sativa has never been late. But no, it was very fun. Shout out Ari got to let me borrow the exact replica bodysuit. I did the slouchy boot. I just tried to, I had fun with it. Sativa's all about energy. She has great energy. She has great attitude. And I was like, I can't replicate the way Sativa looks. Hello, Caucasian woman. This, for viewers at home, if you are white, don't ever dress up as a black person.
Well.
Ever. That's weird, right?
Unless you don't paint your skin color like this.
Don't paint your skin color. Don't do that.
No.
So instead, I went for Sativa's
have to be
vibe.
said, but yeah.
And had fun with it. So I had a
And if it does have to be said, you need to meet more people.
You need help.
But anyway, okay. Next week's the reunion. It's not a roast anymore.
Not a roast. We're gonna read. We're gonna read. I think.
Yeah, reading.
We're gonna read, but it's not a full roast. It's just a half roast. It's a slow cooker. Crock pot.
Ew.
Well, no one told me, so I'm roasting.
Oh, yeah. we'll roast each other.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Yeah.
Neutrogena and Caramel DeVille.
Welcome, Amber. Bye, bestie. See y'all at the finale.
Sativa Feliciano tonight was a cute night. The runway, you had to dress as someone else. What was your theme? So tell us about your idea and who you had to be.
So I got the most difficult task, and they gave me PB. Well, I picked PB out the bucket.
Yeah.
I guess that's how it was set up. But it was cute. It was really. I was low-key panicking when I was starting to do my makeup. I was like, oh shit, I gotta call Bambi. I'm gonna lose my motherfucking mind. And then, as it went on, she was like, you're painting too light. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm trying to be soft and dainty. She's like, no, pack that shit in.
Yeah.
So I started packing the shit in, and the face started coming, and I was like, hold on, I might be feeling it. I was a boy for 3 weeks.
I know, I noticed that too. But then a stunning woman, in 20 minutes or less. Yeah.
A little BB cream.
Yeah. So, Bambi, you had to kind of talk her off the ledge.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty confident about the whole PB idea because I feel like it was a challenge that a lot of people couldn't do, honestly. Honestly, who else would have done PB the way that we did PB? And I think that we really nailed PB and did PB honor, honestly, for what they bring to the runway and stuff like that. So I thought it was cool.
I also feel that me and PB have the most intricate makeup out of the competition. So a lot of detail goes into hers. No shade, but at the same time, it's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much that.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's a lot more detail. There's a lot more graphics and shit.
Yeah, it's very
Especially,
graphic.
when it comes
very
to our
graphic.
eyes
Yeah.
and everything. So, yeah.
Well, and honestly, that's a huge testament to you that you went from that to this. Because, shit, I did get ready probably in 40 minutes today because I was running late, but still, you did this in 15.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Amazing. Anyway, and then you did the girl group challenge, which was so fun to watch. Your verse was killer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really got into my Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj. If Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj, and Remy Ma were one person, and they all smoked weed, that was when my verse was given.
Don't forget the smoking weed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the awful news was that you ended up in the bottom 2, which...
First of all, we need to address that Sativa did do the best in the fucking challenge. Y'all need to stop saving y'all little white friends and trying to help them. If they ain't got it, they ain't got it. Y'all need to start voting for talent, period. Because I'm real sick of these little white girls getting a little pass because they cute. That's cute for them. But when it came down to it, Sativa had the steps, her verse was fire, and y'all need to start voting for actual talent, period.
Okay, you heard it here first. I love the honesty.
I'm dead ass because it's just like, let's just keep talking because I just feel like it's real funny that people are getting saved out here because we've been out here breaking our necks and can't get a fucking break.
The front runners were in the bottom, which like kills me.
I know.
By what strategy or method did that come about?
Right.
But I mean, we're here and we're gonna win.
Well, it's not gonna stop you. And the thing is that I think anytime you have a like audience voted competition like this, it's always tricky because it doesn't mean the best person ends up at the top. You know,
Exactly. The person who brought the most friends gets to go to the top.
Exactly.
Which is like fine. Yes, if you want to vote for your friend, that's fine. But there's a reason that there's 2 votes, and I get that y'all, are friends with both white folks. But at the end of the day, you need to be very honest about what the fuck you're voting for. That's all.
Well, actually, tonight was the first time where they had the judges, or the hosts and the mentors, but from before got to vote the second person. So
and also the judges, the mentees. That's what they're mentors. The mentors like boo bitch, Caramel's being nosy. The mentors voted based off of this week and not the competition in a whole.
Yeah.
So I mean, I personally felt that the judges and mentors should have taken reign of the voted like halfway through the competition. Okay, we can have the audience vote for halfway through the competition, and then we'll get down to the statistics. We'll give you critiques. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I understand. And you know how much I love you. I think you're amazing. So yeah. Honestly, like when it was you and Neutrogena, I was just like standing with Caramel and we're like holding each other. Like I don't know what we're gonna do.
As you should.
Yeah.
Bloodbath.
I wanted both of you to be safe, and so I got my way. I just didn't see either of you going home this week.
Yeah, neither did we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
But
that's what's important.
When it presented itself, I did see it. And it's weird that it didn't happen.
And let me tell you something. The devil works in mysterious ways. But we stay prayed up out here. So, God bless.
Amen. I'm excited for the reunion next week.
I'm very excited too. I hope I get to be on that bitch.
Yeah, right.
I would love to be on stage. Me.
Just the whole time.
Yeah. Now what was that? JK.
We're just coming to the queue.
Yeah.
Besties.
Well, thank you. This was a great interview, honestly.
Thank you.
Yes.
We get into the raw shit.
This is what happens when you get drunk.
I appreciate the authenticity.
Yeah.
Truly. So
We got you, Amber.
thank you. I love you both.
And we will see you next
week. Okay, so I'm here with Abhishek and PB. And last week, I believe, if I'm not incorrect, I ended our talk with saying you went from the bottom to safe and you're moving on up. And I said, that's where we want to see you going, up. And guess what happened this week? Tell us.
What happened? Oh, me? I made it. I did it. They said there's an audience vote and there's judges voting. And the audience said, not this guy. And the judges said, that guy, we want him.
Top
and
two.
Top 2.
Yes.
Never happened before.
I will say, I don't know why I keep adding my own opinions because no one fucking cares. But at the same time, your Runway, hands down the best for me.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I know that's right.
you are Vanity.
Yep.
Who's just very much known for her voiceovers. And it wasn't just a voiceover, it was just a non-stop voiceover. Like, it would not end, and I was living for it.
Here's the thing. I adore Vanity. I truly adore this girl and have been so deeply enjoying like getting to know her throughout this whole process. Like, and just talking to her about like, that was amazing. How did you do that?
What was that?
Please tell me that was Sativa. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Sativa, and girl is, I love her. So literally, point being, I just wanted to make Vanity proud. I studied this girl. I painted looking at 3 pictures of her face that I love. And the voiceovers told a story. It was theater, like the chain dress. I saw her wear one. I made the sheen version of it. And I learned how to use bolt cutters. And I know that I did good at Vanity because one of her coworkers came up to me and said, "You killed it. That was so correct." I wasn't sure if I was allowed to laugh at it. And I was like, I know that's right. Like,
I loved the I should win, I should have won.
Give me the fucking crown.
Yeah.
Like, she wants the crown.
That was so good.
I don't blame her.
I mean, she's hungry for us. I don't blame her for that either. Obviously, going into this week, did you have any advice or any part of the ideas?
Yeah, I think like we worked really well together on this one because like PB definitely took like the lead on stuff, and I was mostly there just to make sure that like everything was staying on track. We had so many different moving parts for this one between the runway, the performance with an original track, that I feel like my role this time was just to make sure that like everything that we said we were gonna do actually happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the girl group was, girl and boy group.
Top group.
Period. Yeah, exactly. The group was so good. I was like obsessed with the original verses and everything. And then the little Miss Toto lip gloss moment.
Yeah.
I
with
loved
all
it.
the choreography.
Yeah, I know.
Lip gloss was my idea. I'll take full credit for it. All of the production by
Wink
John
at the
Bon-
camera for Miss Toto.
Love you, Toto.
Lip gloss available on Spotify and SoundCloud.
And Apple Music.
Apple Music. Anywhere you can stream things. SoundCloud girlies have been turning out. Anyway. John Bon and Cyberspaz were the producers for this. You can find them on Instagram. I think there. I don't know. But
I'm sure
we'll find it.
They're online.
If you DM me, I'll tell you. But they fucking killed it. Like, we came to them with some ideas. They were friends of Vanity's, and like, I just was so happy to be able to like message these producers and be like, hey, these are my references. Like, this is what I'm trying to achieve. Please make sure I sound good. And they did. And they fucking the first time I heard like the finished track, I had it in my headphones, and I was like, it was like I was at a festival stage. I was like, this, like all of the movement of the bass, like all of the movement of like the music in this, it was so delicious to me.
Yeah,
like
it was fire.
Very.
All right, well, I'm excited. Next week's the reunion. Hopefully some more drama will unfold. Oh, wait, actually, tell us about, you were Vanity for your runway. And then how did you feel about, Sativa as you for the runway?
Sativa as me. She's so cute. I was glad that she was snatched. I think it was cute that she had words written on the back. I didn't get to watch the whole runway, but I know that she had Lavender come out. I thought that was funny. I definitely...
She did a headstand.
She did a headstand?
Yeah, to reference your...
Yeah,
the Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
That's kind. That's super kind.
She didn't need support.
So thank you so much for sitting down with me, Abishi and PB.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week at the reunion. So tonight was actually so fun. They had to switch roles for the runway. Do you guys have standouts from that specifically?
I lived for PB's as Vanity, and I also lived for Vanity as Neutrogena. I think the theme was Vanity. Honestly, it was so good. PB like killed it, like the voiceover, just everything was so good. And then like Vanity as Neutrogena was just, my favorite thing about Vanity is she's like really good at detail. Like, I don't think people realize that she had like the CTA outfit on, but it said my BFF. It said BFF, and I think she's really good at details, from her makeup, from her mix, from the props. Like, it was Vanity's night tonight. So I was really proud of her, and I was just like really excited. And the finale, I mean, the performance was just she ate the girls up. Like, she ate them up. Like, it was her featuring the girls. They're gonna get mad that I said that, but...
Toto, do you agree?
I do. So tonight was a little different. So we had our audience vote, because now we're in the top 4, moving to the finals. We had our audience vote because it's not a popularity contest. Sometimes you all show up for your friend, but that may not be the best person. So what we did is there's an audience vote, that's the top person, and then the judges, all the mentors, who have been the eliminated besties.
I know you mentioned that, but I didn't realize that when you were announcing
So
it.
we get a pick.
So you chose PB.
Right. But also, so here's what happened. It's like we picked our order. We all picked Vanity, but Vanity also won.
Right, okay.
And then we said next in line who did the second best is PB.
Right.
So, boom, PB stays. That's our top 2. They don't have to lip sync against each other, who cares? Then it's the bottom 2. Even though Neutrogena has been killing it every single week.
Yeah.
And then she's in the bottom.
And Sativa has a win under her belt too.
And then also, both of them are amazing entertainers. They've been amazing in the competition. Like, after watching that lip sync, there's no way that you could be like, this person's going home and this person's not. Like, especially because if you're only basing it off the lip sync, they both ate at what they do.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, I almost like ran up to you guys and pulled you aside and was like, I think just keep them both this week.
Everyone was saying that, and I was like, shut up!
Shut up, let us do our job!
We're not gonna keep them both.
But I was like, I mean, who knows? The reunion's next week. No one was planning to go home. What if someone does? Who knows?
They won't.
We'll send them all home. Everybody that's been sent home is going back home again.
Yeah, home again.
I think next week I want to show up out of drag. We should have like a couch, and I'll sit there with cards and ask.
Well, where do we get a couch? Mark out?
They have those the couch chairs.
Oh yeah, they do.
Let's have a couch. We're having a couch next week.
Thank you.
And I'll be out of drag. Andy Cohen.
Very much.
I mean, you kind of look like, no, you look more like Ellen.
Ooh. I don't know which
worse to worse.
Literally.
Just kidding.
Anyway, well, fuck this bitch. All right, well, thank you so much. I'm really excited about next week. The reunion will be fire.
We are gonna do a little reading challenge.
Okay, not even challenge. I just want to read each other. It's fine.
Yeah, just a little something fun. So I'm excited to see everyone back. Everyone's coming back. Just to hear, because I think almost everyone that got eliminated has still been coming back. So I'm very curious to see what certain girls would have done for certain challenges.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
It's gonna be cute. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. This has been the after party of Our New BFF. Thanks for being with us.
Hey everyone.
All right, so Sativa. Oh.